Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today on another photo walk. And I was on my way to Riverbend Park, where I did some shots this weekend, the last couple days. And on my way there, I saw these trees over here. Let me show you them. And they don't have trees like this at the park, meaning if you look at the trunks of the trees, there's not a lot of brush before you get to the trunk, right? So I thought these might be kind of nice. I'm on the wrong side of the stream. Yeah, this is getting too brushy. Oh, look at that tree. I like this. There's some flowers over here. And then that tree is mostly dead except some green in the middle there. Okay. Now we're looking at the scene that I was telling you about. I think this will work. Let me dial in. Maybe a vertical, because I really want to get this green brush in. Gosh, I can't believe how tight this 75 is. Yeah, I think this would be the way to go. Let's try something like this. Okay, now walking back over here, I want to try and get that tree that's kind of hanging over the stream. And find a good angle, and then we'll look at the 75mm. I don't know if a black and white will work. Let's go back to 4x3. Let's go back to the soft focus I have set up. Let me see if I can do something with this trail. I like how it splits right there. Which is kind of interesting. Let's go a little bit brighter this time. And we'll pick up the trail kind of right here. I'm going to try something like this. All right, I just noticed this vine is hanging down off this tree, and I think that might be kind of an interesting shot too. Yeah, if I focus on the vine and do a vertical and frame something like this, should be good. All right, let's go down this end of the trail and see where this takes us. I think the trees on this side have larger trunks on them. It looks like it anyway. Gosh, this would be a nice shot if I could get through this brush. Oh, I like those trees, but I can't get down there. I'd have to be standing in the water. Maybe further down. Why is all the brush on this side? All right, I think this trail would be a nice shot as a vertical. Let me see what that looks like on the 75. Yeah. If we do a vertical and focus on these leaves here and go right out there, that should look good. Okay, I'm over here at Riverbend Park, and I'm going to do a long exposure black and white shot, maybe color over there. And the question is, do I go down here off the boat ramp? Nah, I think I'll just stand up here. Why risk it dropping my camera in the water? Of course, I have a chance of recovering it if I drop it off over here versus if I drop it over the edge over here. All right, here's how it looks in the 75mm. If we frame over here, maybe I can get some clouds in. Man, this is tight. No, we'll do as straight on as we can, right here. It'll frame a little better with the photo because it's a 4x3. We're looking at 16:9 right now. I want to do a long exposure, and you can see my shutter speed right now is 1/2000th of a second at f2. Even if I crank this up, the aperture, say to f16, I'm still at 1/40th of a second. I can even lower the ISO down to low, 1/13. So that's not going to cut it. I want to try and get like 30 seconds, maybe 1 minute, to smooth out the water down below. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Oh yeah, 62 fits perfectly on the end of the lens hood. So I don't even need my ring adapter. I can just do that. All right, very good. All right, now let's see what my shutter speed is. Yeah, 50 seconds. Hopefully that's in focus, but yeah, it's now 50 seconds at f16. Let's try. I hate doing f16 because, you know, you start getting diffraction. f8 might be it. Let's try f8 for 15 seconds. I need to level this a little bit. Man, the sun is coming out, that's why. But it is lighting up the trees nicely. All right, that's pretty level. And we'll focus on the trees up here. And let's do a shot. And let's do a 2-second delay. I'll leave IBIS on. But let's do like a 2-second delay. All right, so I like how the bluebells are they're kind of facing me from this angle, and also this fallen tree here provides a nice backdrop to the bluebells, so we got good separation of these. And then I'm going to take 3 pictures. I'm going to take one with the 75mm straight up, as if, you know, without doing any modifications. And then I'm going to do one with extension tubes, and then I'm going to do one with flash. So you can see the 3 different ways you can take this shot. So that's about as close. That's about as close as I can get. And I'm going to frame it like so. And let's put it at f2 and ISO 200. So I'm at 1/500th of a second. All right, that looks good. Perfect. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one with extension tubes, and I'm going to put on my 16mm extension tube, and that'll allow me to focus a lot closer than I can without it. And these, I paid like 20 bucks. These are cheap plastic ones. I don't do a lot of close-up photography, so I don't buy expensive extension tubes, and it works just fine. Oops. But let's see how much closer I can get. Yeah, I can get a lot closer. All right, now let's try one with flash. So let me put my radio trigger on. So I'm going to do an off-camera flash. I'm going to put a snoot on here. So this is my can cooler snoot that I'm just going to slide over the top. This will keep the light from spreading around because I don't want to illuminate the whole area. I just want to illuminate only the bluebells. Make sure I got juice here. Yeah. So I'm going to start at 1/64th power. It's going to be on full manual. And then I'm going to put my camera in manual mode and set my shutter speed to 1/250th of a second. And we'll stay at f5.6. Let me see what that says. That says I'm only minus 0.7 EV, so I need to drop my ISO down to ISO 200, because I was at ISO 800. And let's see, now, yeah, I'm well over minus 3 EV. So that should be perfect. Oh, I gotta put my radio trigger on. This is my Godox X1T radio trigger. Turn that on. Make sure I got flash on fill in, good. And we'll put it down to 1/64th of a power just to start. I always like to start with the low power, and then I can adjust if needed. You know, I just came from under this tree. I just noticed there's like these trails inside the, kind of etched out. I guess that's when the tree was still alive with bark on it. There's like worms or termites or something worked their way through. So this is what I'm gonna go for. Straight is not quite as good. I think if I angle it, maybe almost vertical, but this angle looks pretty good right here. Man, there's some really ominous storm clouds coming in, so I better head back before it starts pouring rain on me. Well, thanks for joining me on another photo walk. I really appreciate it. I enjoy sharing these with you. And if you'd like to see more vlogs from me, just hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to support the channel, consider buying me a coffee. There'll be links below. But either way, hopefully we'll see you again soon.